What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cracker Hunters. I'm Carolina Hitman, and I got another NECA figure to review for all of you today. Today we have Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, this is from the Ultimate version. So I'm not sure if this is like a re-release of a previous version or not, but I know this is the Ultimate version. And with me being a huge fan of 80s horror movies, I figured I'd start getting into collecting some of the ones, some of the horror figures NECA produces. So I figured this would be a good one because this is one of my favorite horror characters of all time. And yeah, so first things first, I think NECA always does a really good job making their boxes. As far as the artwork, details on the back and things like that, they always do a good job with that. And I always love how they have the open up thing right there. So you can kind of get a look at the figure before you even purchase it. So that part I really appreciate. Makes your decision on whether you want to purchase the figure a lot easier with, being able to see it before you buy it. But yeah, I think that's enough of the opening. I'm gonna go ahead and crack this thing open for y'all and let's see what's inside. So everybody, we got the figure cracked open. As you can see, first things first, they did a really good, let me take the bowler hat off. I think that's what they call it. But they did a really good likeness. Let me get a close up for you. I think they did a really good likeness on Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. What's more impressive is, Hot Toys, they're more 12-inch figures. I think these are like right around 7 inches. And for them to get this amount of detail into a face, I think at 7 inches, I think is amazing. Especially to make it so like the character that it's portraying in the action figure. But yes, thanks. So we got all this, and got some good range of motion. Of course, bending the waist, arms, head up, head a little bit, arms, all that stuff. Only thing I don't think there's a lot of range of motion on is the feet. They really can't move that much because of the fact that it's plastic. This isn't like cloth or anything, so it makes the feet a little difficult to pose. But that's a minor complaint, because we all know we're not going to be posing them, we're going to be collecting them. But it bends at the knees. Let's say good range of motion for Freddy. Let's say it comes with a few accessories as well, including his hat. I'm just sticking it on there for right now. I'll adjust it later. So we got a different face. There we go. Again, a lot of good detail. You got this face as well, which I think this is probably my favorite face because of the amount of detail in the blood and the eyes and things like that. So yeah, NECA does a really good job on these figures, man. They're probably like Hot Toys, but on a budget. If you can't afford to drop something on a figure you want from Hot Toys, you can always go to NECA for dependability and making the character look like it. Of course, you all know where this scene where he chops his finger off. Oop, dropped it. There we go, get a good close-up of it. And of course, we have the iconic phone from the phone scene where gave Nancy a little bit of tongue action. And I guess a face mask. Which is crazy because Jason has an actual face mask, which I can't wait to get some of the NECA figures on him as well. So like I said, man, this is an awesome figure, especially for being something. I think it was about 30 bucks, and that was it. With the amount of detail on it, NECA always done a good job with all his figures, as far as the ones I've purchased. And I'm thinking after I'm done, reviewing this one and everything, put it back in the box, hang it up, as a collectible. Because a lot of times I just take mine out and pose them. But this, like I said, my horror figures I'm just gonna hang up. But yeah, this is, like I said, this is an amazing figure. I can't wait to see and purchase the rest of the Nightmare on Elm Street series figures from NECA, as well as, I've seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, Halloween. So I'm gonna be purchasing a lot of those, man. Because I'm a big horror fan, and I love horror-related things like this. But yeah, and I love the fact that they did such a good job on his face especially for a 7-inch figure. You usually expect on figures this small to lose a little bit of the detail and likeness of the actor, but NECA, they haven't disappointed me yet. But so everybody, this isn't going to be a very long review. This is, a little short one. Like I said, I guess I don't think pictures are necessary for this. We can get some pretty good close-ups on the figure himself. Like I said, these aren't going to be very long reviews, just little short ones right quick here and there whenever I get a NECA figure in. And don't worry, everybody, I still haven't forgotten, me or the newbies have forgotten to do our giveaway yet. Just sometimes, man, work calls and you know how that goes. But it's been a pleasure reviewing this NECA figure. Well, first of all, let me give my rating. Sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But my rating for this, I think, man, with the level of detail, the few accessories, it didn't come with a lot. It came with 2 interchangeable heads, the phone, the glove with the fingers chopped off, and the mask, that face mask. I say, for me, I give it a solid 8. Just if for nothing else, just nailing the likeness of Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. That alone would, make me want to give a high rating for this figure, because I think they did a really good job nailing his face. But yeah, so I give it an 8. So everybody, just leave in the comment section what you think. How do you think the figure looks? What others? And plus, man, we want to know what some stuff y'all want to see us review. Some toys, action figures, whatever. Just give us some ideas and some stuff you would like to see us review instead of all the statues all the time. Not that I don't enjoy collecting and reviewing for you all, but just let us know. Give us some hints of some stuff that you want to see in the future from us, some content. All right, everybody. Well, thank y'all for joining us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to get notified of our future videos. But I'm Carolina Hitman. Thank you for joining Cracker Hunters. See you next time on our next review. Peace.